Damage across the South as at least 4 tornadoes hit several states, including Georgia. Homes toppled, trees snapped, and an echo of disbelief. Tonight, we know the National Weather Service says tornadoes have touched down in Early, Miller, and Irwin counties in South Georgia. We have team coverage working for you tonight with teams in Middle and Southwest Georgia covering that damage. We're also tracking the next weather maker that will have major impacts across the area. But first, we begin tonight with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Cox in the Skywatch Weather Center. Jeff, you were in the thick of some of that damage today.
No doubt about it, Aaron. We went down to Irwin County this afternoon after covering the storm as it was happening. And I'll tell you what a monster storm that was. This is a unique radar tool that we don't often use on a day-to-day basis, but when we're tracking severe weather, it becomes a very important tool. It's our debris tracker. And what the radar looks for, in addition to things that look like raindrops and snowflakes, it can detect other irregular items like leaves and limbs, or maybe building insulation, or 2x4s, or metal siding, who knows? Notice the town of Mystic, that's in Irwin County. That's where that tornado dropped this morning at 11:45. And notice this white bullseye right over Mystic. When I saw that on the radar, I immediately told our team, I said, that's a tornado, folks. That is debris being sent up into the sky, and the radar is hitting it and saying, hey, there's something there that is not rain and certainly not snow. And so we knew that that was a tornado there. We went down and surveyed the damage, and you'll see more of that in just a moment. A lot of cleanup in a very small town, one of those towns that everyone knows everyone. And I suspect everyone is helping with that cleanup process tonight. Here's what we know about the severe weather outbreak in Georgia. Early County, it's an EF0 tornado, max winds of 80 miles per hour. In Miller County, it's an EF1 tornado with winds of 110. And tomorrow we will learn more about the Irwin County tornado. They are going to go survey that damage tomorrow, and we'll learn how strong it was. We had one tornado warning in Middle Georgia. That was in Telfair County, but nothing ever went into Telfair County. And good news tonight, our severe weather threat is over, and locally our attention is now turning to the colder weather, and that's something we'll talk about a little later in this half hour. We do have team coverage on this wild severe weather today. We want to go now to our Aaron Wise, who has been in Irwin County all evening long. Aaron, you and I were surveying the damage earlier this evening, and some of the stories you were hearing are absolutely incredible.
Yes, Jeff, that's right. That damage here is absolutely devastating, as many people have either lost their homes or have had them badly damaged. Now, I had the opportunity to speak with Melvin Story, a resident of Mystic, who says he had a close call and is thankful just to be here.
Just grateful that we saved, made it safe. I mean, that was a big bad storm, and when we got warning, I mean, just seconds, if you understand what I'm saying. And it says take cover, and when I seen all that coming out, I did. And I'm sitting back there, I'm waiting on to be tossed around, and God looked after him.
Now, Story tells me that there was a trailer that was actually split in half in his neighborhood, and that his neighbor's house was also very badly damaged. But we have full team coverage here in Southwest Georgia tonight, and I'd like to take you over to Ariel Mallory, who is in Ben Hill County tonight. Ariel.
Yes, Aaron, the devastation has been just as bad here in Ben Hill County. I spoke with about 5 to 7 homeowners today that have had their roofs completely torn off, campers completely flipped over. I'm going to let you all see. This is one of the homes. This is one of the homes here. Several homes were devastated today. That tornado completely just ripped through and left so much damage, debris, all in the roadways. We do want to let you all know that the type of tornado it was has not been confirmed. The National Weather Service will be heading out this way tomorrow to determine the type of tornado that it was. I did have the opportunity to speak with a homeowner today where she was actually inside of her home when the tornado was ripping through. When the tornado was ripping through, she said she had to huddle in the hallway with her 2 dogs. Luckily, there were no injuries reported today, no fatalities reported, according to the Wgxa director. We are still waiting to find out as far as what will happen to get this power back on. The power is still out. Generators are currently powering right now, so we are making sure that that's happening. Now, reporting live in Ben Hill County, I'm Ariel Mallory.
And we're also seeing several posts of storm damage on social media tonight. Take a look at some of these videos and photos from across the South. This video from Alexandria, Louisiana shows a house left in pieces and a photo taken in Lawrence County, Alabama, showing large debris in front of a home there. We're expecting some cooler temperatures tonight, and by early Thursday morning, we'll get into below freezing. It's a good idea to prepare your home for the cold temperatures and to help reduce your heating bill. Tiffany Thompson talked with a maintenance tech to get some tips on how to care for your home. Tiffany.
As Christmas is approaching, the weather is starting to drop, and experts are warning you to make sure your house is up to standards before the change in temperature. So today I talked to a maintenance technician to find out everything you need to know. Stevie Malkin is a maintenance technician for estates at Barrington Apartments in Macon. His sole responsibility is to take care of over 170 units. As the weather starts to roll in and get colder, Malkin wants to make sure his residents and other Middle Georgians are ready. He says first and foremost, turn your water on a drip before it gets freezing. He says this will stop the pipes from bursting. Malkin says also prepare your windows.
Buy heavier fabrics for your windows and your bedding, of course. You could probably caulk around your window sills to seal any cracks. They also sell an installation kit, a window installation kit that's sort of like saran wrap.
Says these precautions not only keep you warm, but help save you money. The Centers for Disease Control say also make sure you have a carbon monoxide detector. Reporting in Macon, Tiffany Thompson, Wgxa News.
Boeing is temporarily stopping the production of its 737 MAX jets. How this will affect company workers.